Hey there guys, I'm Cody the Coin Raptor and welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk to you today about something important happening this week, and that is the FOMC. The Federal Open Market Committee is meeting on November 1st and November 2nd, and there's going to be an announcement on November 2nd in which Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, comes up and does a press conference. All right, now this is particularly important because if you guys have been paying attention to the videos I've been putting out and what I've been putting out on Twitter, the announcements that they make as part of this FOMC has a huge impact on the Bitcoin price. I want to go ahead and show you, I've overlaid the Fed funds rate here with the Bitcoin price, and there is no better way that I can show you how dramatically this impacts the price of Bitcoin by looking at these two charts overlaid. So the FOMC is going to come out, Jerome Powell is going to come out, either they're going to raise rates or they're going to stop raising rates. Most likely they're going to wind up raising rates about 75 basis points or so, and that's already expected. That's already priced in by the market currently. However, if they come out and they say they're going to be raising rates and the rates are going to be held for longer, and especially if they start talking about pain, we could see a rapid retreat in the Bitcoin price, just like we've seen in previous FOMCs. Now what we have here is just a fantastic representation of the orange line here is the effective Fed funds rate, and then we have the Bitcoin chart in the back here. So when the Fed funds rate is increasing, Bitcoin takes a tumble, okay? And then when the Fed funds rate is going down, then we see Bitcoin accelerating and moving higher after that happens. So we can see here that there is an inverse relationship. If they continue to hold the Fed funds rate high for longer, it's going to put selling pressure onto the Bitcoin price. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. We're going to take a look at the daily real quick. So one thing I want to point out here is the previous Fed meeting that we had, the previous FOMC that we had, which was this candle right here, the 21st of September. We can see we had a pretty massive red day that day. They came out and they said there's going to be pain, there's going to be we're going to have to increase and hold Fed funds rate for longer. Okay, so the crypto market reacted very poorly to that. Bitcoin went down actually to the lowest level it's been since June on that 21st of September. Now that's definitely a possibility. If they come out and they say that, we could see another huge retreat from Bitcoin and the Bitcoin price. Now, how am I playing this? I am not going to be buying ahead of the FOMC just because of this reason right here. Now, you could get another red candle. It's not a guarantee. You might wind up getting a green candle and some positive price action. However, one thing I've also pointed out here is that the Bitcoin is also pretty close to being overbought right now. It's at about 62 or so on the RSI, and it rarely stays up here for very long. So it's almost like the setup going into the Fed meeting is that people are getting overly bullish, traders and investors are getting overly bullish heading into this meeting, and I would not be. I like to be cautiously optimistic, in this case, being more cautious and waiting until the end of the Fed meeting and see what they say or what Jerome Powell says at the end of that meeting. Now, this can also impact what we see with the dollar index. Now, the dollar index, again, I'm going to overlay this. You're going to see just the crazy correlation you have here between the dollar index and the Fed funds rate. I mean, just look at this. It's straight up like a rocket ship, okay? And this is what I would expect to keep happening as long as the Fed funds rate comes up, which it will most likely. They're going to go ahead and again, probably put in a 75 basis point rate increase. Now, if they actually decide to go higher, like 100, then you could potentially see even more selling pressure on the Bitcoin price as well. So that's something to watch out for as well. So like I said, I'm not buying ahead of this meeting. I am definitely waiting. I'm waiting to see what they say, and then I'm going to take it from there. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, like and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter. I'll be covering the Jerome Powell and what he says. I'll be putting that into a video for that day. So if you guys are curious about that, check out that video. That's going to be coming out on Wednesday. I'll make sure I have that video out for you. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. Hope to see you on the next video.